Paul Pearl. I'm a product specialist here at Evans Drumheads and Promark Drumsticks. Super happy to have Russo Music here with me today to do a factory tour.
Cool, let's go inside, take a look.
So on this side of the door is the start of the Evans factory. It's like constantly changing literally every time I come over here, like a machine's moved or something. So it's very exciting to be a part of this team. I'm sure Steve probably spoke a little bit about lean manufacturing and just our mentality, constantly striving for continuous improvement and looking for ways to improve our manufacturing process, eliminate waste, be more efficient, things like that. So that's a big driving part of this factory as well. So having a crimped drum head allows you to put these drum heads under thousands and thousands of pounds of pressure. This is how you're able to get such high pitches.
What's
on
this
like
material?
This is a Kevlar material. It's literally bulletproof. So
can we test that?
There are videos of people actually shooting these drums, and it's amazing. Yeah, the bullet literally just like diffracts off. So it's a pretty neat process. Let's actually focus on this one for now. So it's a suction-controlled cable, and if you take a close look, there are a couple of very small pegs around the outside. So those can be moved depending on what size drum head they're doing. And it just helps you line up the film there. So the suction helps keep the film down and in place. She'll put the first layer on, and then you see this little arm comes down. It's dispensing a very, very thin layer of double-sided tape. So it's super, super thin. See it right there? That's just what keeps it together. So she'll put the second layer on top, just smooth it out. It's actually extremely difficult to do. Alrighty, these are our drill presses. One other step that we take to the material before it's ready to be manufactured into a drum head. So if you take a look at this one right here, you'll notice all these tiny little holes that are drilled around the outside perimeter of the head. So the reason we do this, when we bend the collar into this and actually put it inside the hoop, when we pour the glue in, the glue will actually flow in between those holes and give it a more secure connection inside the hoop. So this is one of the most interesting parts of the factory tour. These are our laser cutters. That's right, lasers. So we use these to cut either materials that are too thick, too durable, and would wear out the diamond blades on our other film cutters, or things with super intricate patterns. So like for our conga bongo heads, something like this, you would never be able to cut on a circle cutting machine like you saw earlier. It's just impossible. And the material's so thick that it would just wear out the blades instantly. So yeah, this is all computer programmed and laser cut inside this machine. Yeah, we also do all of our custom drum heads. We have a service called Inked by Evans.
Sure, yeah.
It's a great service. So for drum heads like this, we use the frost coating so that you can see the performance benefits. So for a head like our EC2 frosted, we use the frost coating so you can actually still see that inked ring. So that's what actually makes the drum head sound the way it does. Same with our EQ4, EQ3 bass heads that have the overtone control ring on the inside. You can actually see what's causing the drum head to sound that way. So I'm sure you've seen these before.
Sure.
These are the hydraulic heads I was talking about earlier over at the taping stations where they put the actual oil into them. So these have been a very solid product for us for decades. It's something we're known for. We're the only company that does something like this. What that oil does is it actually prevents as much stain. So you get a two-ply head that's super deep sounding. It kind of gives you that like fat tone that you would hear in like a 70s or 80s rock and roll recording. Super easy to tune. It's a great product. So we used to make the hydraulic reds way back in the day, ended up discontinuing them. I'm not sure why, this is like way before my time, but over the years we've had so many requests for these, and we decided to bring them back. So they've been doing super well for us.
And it's organic linseed oil.
That's right, yep.
Free-range organic linseed oil.
We made a very small tweak to the design. If you take a look at the cross-section, it's got a little edge that rolls over, rollover hoop design. So what that does is when the material is bent and it's put in and glued, as the glue cures and the drum head's put under tension, that little lip prevents the glue block from separating. With this design change, we're able to get sometimes above 3,000 pounds of pressure. And at that point, the polyester film itself will just explode. You won't really ever have issues with the glue block separating. So, the smallest change is, allows us to, completely revolutionize, the way we make products for certain
Wow.
markets.